They've been in bed with the big oil companies for the last 8 years and failed to get us an energy policy. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of watching every day as billions of American dollars go overseas, mostly to countries that hate our guts, because we've got to have their foreign oil to heat our homes and to run our cars and trucks. My friends, if there ever was a time for this country to be energy independent, that time is here, and that time is now. These folks ought to be ashamed by getting out here and putting that flag lapel pin in their pocket, of repeating patriotic slogans, and of turning our men and women in uniform overseas into political weapons. You know, those brave men and women that are fighting for us and for our freedom, when they come back wounded and looking for help, they've got to spend more time fighting to get through the red tape to get treated than they had to fight our enemy. And these people ought to be ashamed that our veterans are treated like they're being treated right now.
Oh, there's KFC Hall. Yeah. Mom had to go to the bathroom already.
The winner of the toss was Senator McConnell.
I'll just look to see who gets to be senator and save a whole lot of time and money.
He has chosen once more at a time. The American dream was real. The age of Harry Truman and Alvin Barkley. And I'm proud to have support from the Barkley family, whose legend lives strong here in Western Kentucky. My father's name was Amos, and he was raised in Stanford, Kentucky. My mother's name was Billy, and she was from Crab Orchard, Kentucky. My dad was a union laborer who saved enough money to buy a small working farm in northern Kentucky where I grew up, cutting tobacco and tending the livestock. I hung out at the corner store every Saturday, and we went to church every Sunday. We had no indoor plumbing, but my dad often told me that in America, I could go from the outhouse to the penthouse. I worked hard, and I've been fortunate to live that American dream. So it offends me Washington politicians like Mitch McConnell continue to hurt the middle class while selling the American dream to the highest bidder. McConnell works hard for special interests that are trying to squeeze Americans for higher profits. He takes their money and he votes their way. Like all those home foreclosures, thanks to the Bush-McConnell policies, Mitch McConnell left.
Ditch, Mitch, ditch, Mitch, ditch, Mitch, ditch, Mitch.
All these liberals over here, they really love high gas prices. They've always wanted high gas prices. Barack Obama doesn't care if you're paying $4 a gallon for gasoline. He's only sorry it went up so fast. A direct quote from Barack Obama on the high price of gas. He said, I think I would have preferred a gradual adjustment. He thinks he would have preferred a gradual adjustment. At least Bill Clinton would have felt your pain. Barack Obama wants to increase your pain. A couple of months ago, when asked about higher gas prices, he said, this is the Barack Obama plan, people should turn down their air conditioners and go on a diet. And his liberal friends in the Senate think Kentuckians should buy a two-seat, electric-powered car called a Tesla Roadster.
Philadelphia Phillies inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1996. He was elected to the state Senate in 1979, to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1986, and to the U.S. Senate in 1998. He serves on the planet.
Like Rocky Atkins, believe America should be producing its own energy
and that Kentucky coal should be part of our national energy policy. You won't find too many of those in Washington, D.C., Rocky. In fact, my colleague, the senator from Nevada, the Majority Leader Harry Reid, said recently that coal makes us sick. Every single person in Kentucky, where our electricity rates are the lowest in the nation, his allies on the left have no clue about coal policy. Just how look they view the rest of our energy policy. Let me take you all the way back to 1980, the year Jimmy Carter raised taxes on America's energy companies.
Of outrageous profits for Exxon? No thanks, Mitch. 6 more years of $500 billion deficits? No thanks, Mitch. 6 more years of record foreclosures, putting thousands of Kentuckians out of their homes? No thanks, Mitch. 6 more years of Mitch McConnell? No thanks, Mitch.
Our next race is a contested race for the 1st senatorial district between Senator Ken Winters and candidate Carol Hubbard. Would both of you come forward for the coin toss?